Mr. Pop.
Hey DeLorean Network, it's good to see you. We are in the final week of the DeLorean Project for this school term before we break for Easter holidays. My name's Rob Steffler and I've got Brad Hampson with me, one of the other DeLorean Project facilitators. Brad, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. So we're here to talk to you about what's on this week. Now Brad, the last week of school, how important is it for our students to actually be in attendance to DeLorean Project this Wednesday?
This week, it's really about finding direction for next term, finding direction in terms of their passions, their interests, and then communicating with other people about their passions and interests as well. But more importantly, we've got some very special guest speakers coming, which are going to help the students to explore those passions and get to know really what they're interested in, and to help them to go on in this journey. So really, this is the pivoting point this week.
That's it. So parents, if your DeLorean student wakes up on Wednesday and they're going, oh, I don't want to go to school, I'm tired, we get it, it's almost holidays, but you got to go get out of bed, get to DeLorean Project, because if you miss this week, students are going to really be behind the 8 ball trying to get up and running. This week, week 1 of term 2, both two really important weeks, hey? And that's leading up to week 2 of term 2, which is essentially where we are launching. So students are taking a team, an idea, and they're pumping it through essentially an incubator day to see if they can actually execute for the year. So the next 3 DeLorean days, one this Wednesday, and the first 2 weeks of next term after we get back from holidays, super important. Any of those get missed, and it's going to be really tough for students to catch up, hey?
That's great, Rob.
Yes. So, visitors this week, Brad?
Visitors?
We got a whole list. We got 9 or so people coming to visit. And so we want to quickly just let you know who's coming and what to look forward to. So let's start with Dan Ulyate. So Dan is he's the founder of Abide. So Abide is a clothing company. Yeah. So he's coming to talk to anyone who's passionate or interested in that whole wanting to start a label or a brand, a clothing company. It doesn't necessarily have to be a clothing company though, does it? It's really about that.
It's that startup.
Yeah.
Starting an idea, getting an idea, starting an idea.
Yeah.
And we also have Jess Edmeades.
Yeah, Jess and Jordan Edmeades.
Yeah.
So Jordan is a filmmaker, and we're working with Create Noosa as one of our network organizations. And Create Noosa actually recommended that we get on to Jordan and his wife Jessica. So it's that intersection between the arts and the digital world. And so we're really excited this year to be able to support those students who are passionate about the arts a bit better. Hey, it's one of those areas we've struggled with a little bit. How do we actually support those students really wanting to start up an idea around the arts, and if they're really creative, what does that look like? So Jordan and Jessica are going to be brilliant. Jessica is a performer and a singer, and so we've got a really great couple there to inspire those kids who are really passionate about the arts. Now, we've got another creative artist coming in, Hannah Crosby, which Create Noosa also recommended. She's coming up from Brisbane. And Hannah, what does Hannah do?
She's in the creative design of 3D props and sculpturing design. She's worked on movies like Aquaman and Rent, the musical.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's just amazing what she's been able to create, and obviously she's prepared to share that story with the students.
Yeah, cool. Brad, we've also got Jackson Dickfos and his co-founder Tim coming in. So they co-founded an organization called SportsCube. So for students who are really interested in sports and they're going, I'm passionate about sports, sometimes that can be really hard to unpack, hey? So Jackson and Tim are coming in to hopefully help students unpack what that could look like if you're passionate about sports.
And we also have Mark Blong, who's a local owner of the coffee club in Beerwah here. So looking at the hospitality and the food industry, coffee production, and obviously setting up a startup business there. But very good to have a local person involved with sharing this knowledge and I guess the journey with their students.
Yeah, that's right. And then Brad, we've also got Daniel Pappas, who is campus pastor at Calvary Church in Sippy Downs. So bit of an interesting one with Daniel. They run a program at church around finding your passion and purpose and what it all means. And we just thought we're going to have a lot of students who really struggle to identify their passion. It is a thing.
It's just not easy. You might think, what is it that that makes you feel alive and enthusiastic about things? And what gets you started? It's sometimes not easy to actually put your finger on the nail.
Yeah, that's right. And so Calvary Church, not only are they innovative in the way they approach running the church and one church, 9 locations, 2 countries, and expanding, but they do operate in this space of if you don't know what you're passionate or interested in, how do you figure that out? So we just thought, we reached out to Daniel and asked if he'd come in and try to help that group of students who maybe really struggle with articulating what they're passionate about in the first place. And so he's coming in to do that, which is awesome. And lastly, some homegrown talents coming in. We've got some of our IT guys coming in.
IT gurus.
Josh Whysall and Ryan Jenkins. Now, a lot of parents in the community wouldn't see the work that they do other than in the form of the IT and the devices kids have. But these 2 young blokes, they're spectacular in what they do and how they do it.
Just the digital world of things, just the creative technologies that is generated from computers, but all the behind the scenes stuff and what you can do in that mindset is amazing.
And I think the thing is with all of this, is that you don't know what you don't know. And so our students, they might say they're passionate about something, but they don't actually know what opportunities or possibilities there are. So with all of those, with Ryan and Josh and all of the other visitors, it's really about, I guess, shedding some light on what the possibilities are and where some of these ideas can lead to. So we're really excited to have these visitors in, and it's going to be a pretty busy day. Hey? Lots to do.
Yes.
But we're looking forward to it.
Yes.
And I know that our visitors are really looking forward to it.
It is really unique to have such a diverse range of people.
Absolutely.
Do that. So students will be hopefully good to launch off in their own ideas, their own projects for next term.
That's what we're hoping. Cool. Thanks, Brad.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, DeLorean Network. We'll see you on the flip side of our last DeLorean Project Day of Term 1. Cheers.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.